Welcome to Revel Star. I'm your host, Cade King, and we're on the search for the next big thing. Round 1. Wow. What a ride. And here we are for round 2, and joining me is a very special co-host, last year's runner-up of Revel Star, Ruby Imes. Hi, welcome, Ruby.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Fan favorite from last year. Very exciting. How did you think round 1 went for this year?
I think there's so much good talent, and I can't wait to see what this next one brings.
Me as well. Round 2. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's hand it over to Ruby, who is on location with CEO Una Jensen and contestant Tripoli.
Hi Tripoli, how are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Good. Are you ready for round 2?
I am.
So as you know, this round is all about your message. Do you have a clear vision of what that will be?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's get started with round 2 for you.
Let's do it.
So if you got a platform tomorrow, like you went viral and your music was top of the charts, what would your message be? What would you want to spread with the world?
I just see people making mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess with my platform, I would just want people to think before they do and just...
Like in any situation.
Yeah, because I can't say that I'm trying to be anti-bullying.
But you should think about what you're saying to someone before...
That just not even what you're saying, but it could be what you're saying, it could be what you're doing, it could be how you're portraying yourself, it could be, and just think before you're making this action.
What if it's think before you and then blank?
Hi Tripoli, how do you think you did?
I feel like it went good. Can't complain.
Awesome. We're gonna bring it back to Cade over at the studio. So see you over there, Cade.
Here we are with Jarrell Diaz, live and in color. Hi, nice to meet you. Pleasure to have you. So excited to have you here. Round 2. For our very first challenge, we are going to have you work on your message and the overall brand you want to have for your music career. So let's bring on over Noelle. And we're gonna have you work one-on-one.
Guys.
Hi, hello. And we're gonna have you two work together for a little bit and see what you come up with.
Sounds great to me.
So, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I've never
Let's
been
go.
so ready. Can you define your message as an artist?
Honestly, what I really want is to give people a chance to like get away from the stress of their normal lives. There's a lot of things that people go through that aren't visible to the eye, you know, anxiety, stress, and stuff like that. So I'd like to be able to just to give them that escape.
Okay, awesome.
So you just sat down with Jarrell. How did it go?
It went great. He has a great message, and it seemed like he was super comfortable in front of the camera, and I think he has a lot of really good things to say and a really strong, positive message to share. So that's awesome.
Awesome. We love a positive brand.
Definitely.
We are here with Slaves to Humanity. Welcome, guys. So glad to have you.
What's up?
Yes.
We're missing our drummer.
That's okay. The show must go on. Right, Ruby?
Yes.
Great. We're gonna have you work with Enoch Jensen and work on your message and your overall brand for your band. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Awesome.
Are you guys ready?
I was born ready.
Let's go.
So, I have a couple of questions for you guys, and I want to start with what is your band's message? What are you trying to tell people?
So I see these people who are trying to be someone that they're not, and that someone that they're not is just not a good person. But they're a good person, and they're trying to be this person that sucks. But they're amazing, and you can't do that. You gotta be you. You gotta do what you do. You gotta be it.
All right, that's good.
So how did Slaves to Humanity do on the message?
I think they did really good. I think that, they are young kids and, the complexity of the message is right on the money for them. They were talking about being themselves and, trying to spread that feeling of just, being able to be yourself as a kid in this day and age. So I think they did a great job.
Awesome. Mitch, do you have any questions for Una about Triple E?
Well, number one, how did you feel about their overall style?
I actually asked him specifically about his style, and he was like, you can't really, put a label on my fashion. I feel like it's just about how I'm feeling that specific day. And I felt that in my core.
Okay, and how would you describe his sound?
Man, I don't know, because he kind of threw me for a loop a little bit when he told me that he plays guitar. And that he loves rock music and that he'd be willing to kind of take a more rock route with his rap.
Alright,
Yeah.
interesting. So it shows versatility and
Yeah.
openness to new ideas.
Definitely.
Alright. And what about his message?
His message made me laugh at first just because it was so, it was very modern. It was like, pause before you post that picture on Instagram.
Message though.
I thought it was
Solid message.
pretty relevant actually, just because people don't realize that the internet is forever and it's pretty versatile also because you can utilize it and don't post that picture on Instagram, but you can also utilize it as pause before you drink and drive, or pause before you decide to take that pill, or you know what I mean? It can be utilized as just a way to be like, hey, think before you do anything.
Hi, I'm Triple E, a part of Revel Star 2018. And 2018 is a scary time, and I'm here to tell you to pause before you negatively influence kids, drive drunk, bully, post that Instapic when you're 16, cuss, sag, or brag, because 2019 should be better.
Bea, do you have any questions about Slaves to Humanity?
Yeah, so what do you think the viewers don't see about Slaves to Humanity?
They're really smart kids, and I think that they, they're just working out now what it means to them, and I think that, that process is going to be sort of fun to see come about over the next little bit.
And how do you feel about their style? Are they pretty on point for the rock band?
Yeah, as far as style goes, there's not a lot of theatrics to it. They just dress comfortable, and I think, who was the bass player came? He had this, kind of hip suit jacket on. And
pretty unique,
the singer guitar player definitely just looked kind of dressed down grunge style, and then the other guitar player had more of a, I would call it maybe an 80s metal vibe. So
okay, like that. They're all pretty different.
Yeah, they're definitely different, and I think if push comes to shove, maybe find a way to find a happy medium for all of them to kind of unify the presence.
Yeah, because they're all pretty different. What is their message?
I think that their message right now, at least from when I talk to them, is just being yourself. I think in the age of social media and all that stuff, it's a really confusing time for kids to kind of know how to be themselves and even know what that means these days. So I think that's just part of what they're dealing with, being who they are at this point in time.
And that plays into their style because they're all pretty different.
Indeed.
Hi, we're Slaves to Humanity.
We're here to remind you to be yourself and not try and be someone you're not.
If people don't like you for who you are, then they aren't worth your time.
Be awesome.
Be you.
Alright, sounds good.
Teacher, do you have any questions about Jarrell?
I think his style and what would you brand that as?
Actually, I think his style, brand, and music altogether, it's very cohesive. I can definitely see how he carries himself and how it matches his musical vibe, because the way he dressed today, he seems like he was laid back, but his shirt had colors in it. And to me, that matches his music because although his music is laid back, the brightness of his lyrics, it seems like he really wants to share positivity, and that related to his message today. So I think it's cohesive.
What do you think of his message?
I love the message because it was very positive. His hashtag was no stress soundtrack, and it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't need a no stress soundtrack from time to time?
Right, yeah.
And like I said, it goes around with his style and his whole musical vibe because his voice is very smooth and his music brings ease and relaxation, and his style also plays into that.
Right. He really shows like who he is.
Yeah.
Just overall.
Hey, I'm Revel Diaz of Revel Star 2018, and I know peace of mind can be hard to find, so I want to make sure when you're listening to my music that you're at ease. What's your no stress soundtrack?
Definitely super genuine, and that goes a long way when it comes to speaking to an audience.
Una, would you mind showing the pictures that you took of the contestants?
Alright, Shai, here's a picture of Triple E. This is one without direction.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay. And then this one is with direction.
Oh wow.
Oh. Yeah.
This is a picture without direction of Jarrell.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, he likes to smile a lot. And so this one is with direction. And as you can see, he is not smiling in this picture.
I like it.
Wow.
It's good.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I felt like
It's a contrast to his personality and his music style. It's great.
Definitely.
Love it.
Yeah. And then this one is a picture without direction of Slaves to Humanity.
Okay, well, that's pretty good though. So.
And then this one is with direction.
Nice.
Wow.
That's
wow.
good.
That's
what's up.
That's really awesome.
Good.
They look like they're on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
Thanks.
So, as you guys know, Sophia has been disqualified. So we'll move on to Jarrell. What did you think of him?
I think he could add a little bit onto his wardrobe. You know, he's very like like hippie, type of look.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe throw in something a little bit more fashionable. Other than that, I think he's a great artist. So.
And Bea?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of his style point here. I feel like I really don't even know what his style is because he hasn't really shown anything that's like he fits here or he dresses like this or this is who he is. He kind of just like, this is a t-shirt, so I'm gonna put on a t-shirt. And I mean that's cool and all, but I still want to know like what really is his style.
And Mitch, what do you think?
I hate for us to all sound like a broken record, but he's a really incredible musician, very talented artist, but I don't personally feel that his style, like when I saw him came in today, I didn't feel that it reflected him as a musician.
What do you guys think of Triple E?
I definitely see him maybe like a year or two from now, really improve. He definitely has the talents to get there. He just needs a direction for sure. So, yeah.
And Bea, what do you think?
I think he's great, He has a really cool sound, but he's also like influenced by really great artists as well. I think his style, love it. He is lacking confidence, and I would love to see, a more confident performer, like really, like it's his own music, and it's great music. I just want him to like really deliver it,
And Mitch, what do you think?
I'd actually like to piggyback off of what Bea said because I don't feel like it's a lack of confidence as much as I appreciate he doesn't seem to take himself too seriously. It almost goes with his vibe, with his music, his message. He's got more of a goofy feel. I appreciate that. I think it's good.
Okay, so next is Slaves to Humanity. What do you guys think of them?
I like their energy, their you know, like their music, even their fashion. It's you know, like they're kids. You know, like they're still like in their teen years.
And Bea?
They sound incredible. Like, I'm so blown away. I think they're so talented. Yeah, they're all really great. I think their wardrobe, I would love to see something different, but you know, they are kids, so I really don't think they're gonna budge on their style, you know? They're pretty much like, this is cool, and I'm gonna look cool today, and I'm in a band.
And Mitch?
I feel that it's just so incredible. Like, we need to take into account that they are teenagers. They're coming as almost like fully formed rock stars. Certainly there are a few things that you could tweak, but they're teenagers, and the fact that they're already going so far in the right direction is astounding. The fact that they sound the way they do, and honestly, you say that about their style, but I feel like if we looked at pictures of us at that age, we'd probably not have our style figured out the way that they do.
I was on point. Oh
I bet you were. I bet.
Wow.
I do want to keep in mind that Bailey is at the hospital now, so we can bring her back if you would like.
I think we should. I mean, she's a very talented artist, and we haven't gotten the chance to see her, you know, fully perform. It would be incredibly unfair right now for us to not get. It would be unfair for us to not get to see her perform.
I want to see her perform live.
Okay, so that does mean that we have to get rid of one of these three.
Oh no. Okay, it's gonna be a tough choice. I think we should take some time to deliberate on it and then decide in a minute.
Okay. Okay, so now that you're done deliberating, I want to get your thoughts on Triple E.
I think he's great. I would love to see him come to the next round. I think his style is on point. I think his message is really on point.
Triple E, you're on to the next round.
What are your final thoughts on Slaves to Humanity, and did they make it through?
We loved your energy, and we loved your overall like artist vibe there.
You guys look like rock stars.
Yeah.
You sound like rock stars.
And the fact that you guys are young, you guys are killing it. You know, like for your guys' age, like.
I kind of want to see more of your style, a little bit more. No, you can't. Only one. You got more. There's more than just one.
I changed my hair.
You're killing it. Just you don't change. You two change. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Did they make it through?
Yeah. They made it through. Definitely.
You did it, buddy.
Yeah. Add Connor into the photo right there.
Yeah, we can Photoshop Connor.
Connor's
Okay, what are your final thoughts on Jarrell?
Jarrell, I think you have an amazing voice, but I would like to see a little bit more on your fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like your sound is incredible. There's no like questioning that at all, but I would like to see your style reflect that more. I don't feel like, while I do see that your style is laid back like your music, I don't necessarily feel like it completely represents all that you encompass as a musician and a performer.
Okay.
Yeah, again, you sound so great. I love it. Like, it just makes me feel happy. I just want your wardrobe to make me feel happier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is he going on to the next round?
Jarrell, we're sorry to say that you will not be moving on to the next round, but we would love to offer you some writing sessions.
Okay, great. Yeah, that sounds great. Alright, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm Ruby Imes.
We're Slaves to
Humanity.
And we want to know,
Are you ready?
If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see the rest of the competition. Are you ready? Let's go.